Please open your hearts for Javi Torrance.
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. So I was born deaf. My parents didn't know until I was 3 years old, but it's okay. They bought me hearing aids then, and I can hear people. But the bad thing is, I can hear people. When I was around 7 years old, I was preparing a Christmas list for my parents, and I'm walking up towards them, and they see me, and they stop talking and start mouthing their words so that I would not understand them. It's important to note, at this point, they have been paying for 3 years of lip reading classes for the therapist. So I was surprised at their lack of awareness that they didn't know that, this was the benefit of their money. So my dad is all like, what are we doing with the presents this year? And my mom is like, en la casita. Now, for those of you who don't know Spanish, en la casita means, Javi, there's no Santa Claus, and your parents are frickin' liars. So I don't want to find out Santa Claus is real. I was devastated, of course, but once I found out that the presents were in la casita, the shack in the back, I went there and I saw how much they loved me. But then I realized they have been manipulating me my entire life because they had the presents before I gave them my list. I would go to the mall and they would be like, Javier, look at this, a Power Ranger set. You sure you don't want this? This is great, amazing. Now that I think of it, that's probably because they bought it already. Now, lip reading doesn't always help me in all social situations. There are some moments where I can't lip read to understand people. One time in school, the teacher wanted to play this game of whisper in my ear and repeat it back to the person behind me. Basically a game of telephone. And if I was a superhero, whispering would be my weakness. Like, the supervillain would be all like, you'll never defeat me. I'm like, what? Not a fair fight. Now, I'm like super anxious that the teacher comes in to start this game of telephone, and I'm like second in line. Obviously, I'm gonna be the one that messes this up. So when the student like turns to me to tell me the phrase, I lean in to hear it, and all I hear is, Obviously, I did not understand. I had to quickly think on my feet and invoke my parents' ability to lie to their children. So I turn back and I just say, I heard what they said. I'm safe. And as I see my lies have a domino effect all throughout the classroom, I'm thinking I'm going to be okay, no one will know I messed up. But at the end, when the last student voices out the answer of the game, the teachers are like, that just sounds nothing like the real thing here, but I didn't hear it then either. Like, the takeaway here, don't play a hearing exam game with a deaf student in your class. Not very inclusive. But technology has come a long way though. A couple months ago, I bought a couple new hearing aids. They came with this really awesome Bluetooth microphone accessory that I can give to my friends. They put it on, and in loud environments, I can hear whatever they're saying. It streams right into my hearing aid. So I catch up with a friend of mine at the Cheesecake Factory, and I give this to him, and he's wearing it. We catch up, we have dinner, drinks, and all of that. At one point, he excused himself to go to the bathroom. Don't think too far ahead, he's not there yet. As he leaves, there's a family next to me who wants a photo, and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'm gonna go take the picture, and I grab the camera, and as I'm about to take the picture, I'm engulfed by the sound of a toilet flush. At that point, I had two thoughts in my head. One, he didn't turn off the microphone. Two, the range on that thing is amazing. Have you been to Cheesecake Factory? They never keep you next to the bathroom. That guy was far. As far as I'm concerned, I got my money's worth. But anyways, I turned my attention back to the family and their bucket of free bread. And as I'm about to take the picture officially, I'm treated to the easygoing sounds of my friend's deaf-inclusive bathroom experience. Not unlike those in Disney World where they have a 4D movie where you feel like you're right there in the action. This was more like, a Disney princess movie with whoopee cushions and all of that. Except all the whoopee cushion noises were authentically voiced by my friend's body. So I think I had enough of this, and I take my hearing aids off because I'm like, God. But I learned there's another feature of my hearing aids though. They have great bass support. I could feel the vibrations on that. Vibrating harder than a speaker at a gay dance club. Like, that had rhythm. I was almost compelled to start moving side to side, but then I was like, Javi, remember what you're dancing to. So I look back, and there's a family in front of me. They're looking right at me all weird as if I gave them a possessive experience from the poltergeist or something. And they pick their phone back. I see my friend walking back to returning to the table, and I'm like, oh, I put my hearing aid back on because I'm safe. And once he sits down, I yanked off the microphone from his body, and he's mortified, you didn't just, and I'm like, yeah, but my parents raised me to be respectful and listen to people's shit. That's my plan, thank you.